Hi folks, my name is Ellie. Welcome to Restorative Yoga. I'm so glad you're here. We're gonna be on the ground this whole time for our 30-minute class. So grab a bolster, a blanket, and 2 blocks if you have them at home. And if you don't, you could use couch cushions or pillows, even big books can work. Okay, let's begin. We're gonna start with a supine butterfly. So you can run your bolster along your spine the long way, and maybe even place that blanket on your bolster like a pillow. You could also use the blanket over your abdomen for grounding or over your body for warmth. And then if you'd like, you could also place your blocks underneath your knees or upper thighs in your butterfly. Your feet can be as far away or as close to your body as you would like. Take these first few moments to really get settled into your shape, using your props to hold you up. Spin your palms up to the ceiling. Shut down your eyes. And take these next few exhales to settle into your body. Feel the rest of your day fading out of focus. Allow your awareness to arrive in this room, on your mat. Turn toward your body with curiosity and reverence, and notice how your body is feeling at the beginning of your practice in this particular moment. Gently bring your awareness to the crown of your head and slowly work your awareness down to the soles of your feet, inviting in relaxation and calm. In this practice, we replace effort with time. We bring a sense of stillness to these shapes and explore how our bodies feel in the stillness. Often in the stillness, our bodies can communicate to us more clearly. So notice how your body is feeling without judgment or story. Allow the front of your body to sift down and settle in toward the back of your body, deepening that connection that the back of your body has with the earth and with your props. Bring a sense of softening and melting into those places of contact. After holding yourself up, after holding other people up all day, allow the floor and the props to do the work, to hold you up. Unclench your jaw. Soften the muscles around your eyes. Allow time and gravity and breath to gently assist the opening through your heart and shoulders. Notice which parts of your body may have the instinct to strive or do work. Where can you do a little bit less? And place your hands on the outside of your legs. Use your hands to assist your knees back toward each other, placing the soles of your feet on the floor. And then we're going to move our bolster over onto the right side of our body. Keep it the long way. We're setting up for a supine twist. So you could use that blanket behind your head like a pillow. Maybe take a full body stretch to prepare. And then when you're ready, pull that left knee in toward your left armpit. Give it a squeeze. Send it across to your bolster. If your knee's not making contact with the bolster, you could add a block so that your knee can rest. Soften through your right leg. And then choose an arm position and a head placement. Maybe your arms are straight out to the side or cactused. You could also place your hands on your torso and leg. Looking over to the right for a gentle twist, or up over to the left for a little bit more. Take your first few exhales to arrive more fully in the shape. Inviting your muscles to disengage, to rest. And then notice in this twist, our breathing cavities are in slightly different shapes. Can you still bring a slow, supple breath to this posture? Allowing your exhales to create a pathway deeper inside of yourself. Allowing time and gravity and breath to gently assist us in our softening and our opening. In this practice, we remember what cannot be achieved by force can often be achieved with gentleness, with softening. Relaxation happens in our bodies in waves. So notice what parts of your body dropped right into relaxation in this shape. And if there are still parts of your body that have the instinct to protect, to brace, that's totally normal. Simply notice and invite those places to relax even just a little bit. In the stillness, we can often feel safe enough to repattern that instinct to clench. We can practice softening, releasing, and that can bring a sense of fluidity to our bodies and our thoughts. Slowly, gently use your hand to assist your left leg back to neutral. Taking any counter movement or counter posture your body is asking for, maybe windshield wipering your knees side to side or taking that full body stretch. Notice the sensations in your body as you unwind. And then when you're ready, roll onto your side, press up to your seat. We're going to create a seated forward fold next. So you can place your bolster underneath your knees for softness, and then maybe use your blocks at any of the heights for your forehead. Especially if you have a cork block, you could put the blanket on top for softness. It can feel really supportive to make contact with your forehead and a prop. In this practice, we bring a sense of softness and melting. So allow your feet to flop however they naturally flop. Bring a softness to your toes and your fingertips. Bend through the elbows, round through the upper back. Soften through your knees. Bring a sense of melting through your shoulder blades. Allow your forehead to get heavier every few exhales. Soften through the back of your heart. And step behind your breath and observe it. Notice your body being breathed, gently and naturally expanding on your inhales and releasing on your exhales. Sometimes several moments into a shape, there's more opening available. Feel free to adjust your props as that happens and drop right back in. In this practice, we get closer to the earth and we turn toward our hearts, literally and figuratively. Shutting down the stimulation of the world and checking in with our bodies, coming back home to this moment, to this body. In this practice, we remember that when we stop the striving, the reaching, the grasping, that is when the expansion can happen. And slowly, gently uncurl, maybe even using the heel of your hand to assist your forehead up over your hips. Remove your props and move with your intuition, however your body would like to rebound from that shape. Maybe bouncing your knees out a bit or tenting your fingertips and opening up through your heart and throat. Maybe keep going to a reverse tabletop or a reverse plank. And then when you're ready to create your next shape, we're going to create a seated wide leg forward fold. So bring your heels out. In this practice, it's not about how big our straddle is or how deep our bend is. So you might want to create a high diagonal with your bolster against your forehead. Or you could use your blocks at any of the three heights to create a table for your bolster to lean forward on. You could also use your chin in the palms of your hands for support. Or maybe bring the bolster onto the floor, either creating a ramp with your blocks underneath, or put the bolster straight on the floor to lean forward onto. Take these first few moments to set your body up in a shape with your props where you can bring that sense of melting, disengaging our muscles. And check in with your breath. It's okay if there's a dull, aching sensation, as long as you can breathe smoothly and calmly, turning toward the sensation and observing it. If that dull, aching sensation ever turns into pain or tingling, bring your heels closer together. Add some softness to your knees. Add some height to your props. And settle back in. Allow your feet to flop. Soften your tongue inside your mouth. Soften through the palms of your hands. Although from the outside, sometimes this practice looks easy, it is actually quite rigorous. In some of these shapes, there's a lot of sensation in our bodies, and the practice is to sit with that sensation without escaping. Turning toward it with curiosity, being with it, being present. In other moments in the practice, the edge is mental and emotional. It can be difficult to sit with our thoughts and feelings, to turn toward them with curiosity, with compassion, sitting with, being present, allowing them to arise and fade. It is not an easy practice, but it can bring that sense of ease to our bodies and our beings. We remember that we are not our thoughts. We are the one who observes them, watches them rise and fade, without striving for them or clinging to them. In these last few moments, notice if there's anywhere in your body you could do a little bit less. To let go just a little bit more. And then slowly, gently take your time, bringing your shoulders back up over your hips. Use your hands to gently assist your heels back toward each other. Take your time. No need to rush. Maybe bouncing the knees out or windshield wipering them side to side. And then we're going to create that supine twist now to the other side. So bring your bolster onto the left side of your body. Come down onto your back. Take a full body stretch. Bring your right knee in toward your right armpit. Give it a squeeze and then send it across. You could use your blanket like a pillow here or over your body for warmth or grounding. If your knee's not touching the bolster, you could add a block and then choose an arm placement and a head placement for this twist. Maybe choosing the path of least resistance here. Gently place your awareness on your exhales, allowing your exhales to bring in that sense of grounding and calming. Soften through your left leg. Soften through your right. Notice those places on your body that are touching the earth and the props. Allow that connection to deepen over the next few exhales. And allow your exhales to take you to that place inside of yourself that is a little darker and cooler, away from the surface of things. It takes time for stress to layer in our bodies. So in this practice, we give ourselves the gift of time to unravel even one layer, to peel it back and to settle into the space that is underneath. Notice your body continuing to come down off of your day and settle. Noticing the cooling of your breath that can smooth out the edges and extinguish any friction that might have layered up in your day. And use your hand to slowly, gently unravel from the twist. Maybe windshield wipering your knees side to side, pressing your hips up to a bridge, or taking a full body stretch. Then take any other movement or shape your body is wanting on your way to your final Shavasana. You can bring your bolster underneath your knees. Use that blanket like a pillow or over your abdomen for extra grounding or over your torso for warmth. Gently tuck your shoulder blades underneath you a bit to open up through your heart. Spinning your palms up to the ceiling. Allow your feet to flap. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Slowly, gently work your awareness down to the soles of your feet, inviting in deeper relaxation and calm. Release any effort in your breath, in your muscles, in your thoughts. Allow the floor to hold you up. And receive the gift of conscious rest. You can stay here as long as you'd like. If you are ready to move, gently wake your breath back up. Touch your thumb to the pad of each fingertip one at a time. Roll your wrists and ankles. Take a full body stretch. And roll onto your right side and create the fetal position. Take a breath here, knowing you can take the groundedness from this shape with you off of your mat into your day. Slowly, gently press yourself back up to your seat. Keep your eyes shut down. Keep your awareness turned inward. Bring your hands gently to touch at your heart center. The light in me acknowledges the light in you. Namaste.